Hi guys, doing and welcome to another Arc Garage video. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare your car for winter in 5 easy steps. So if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button and support our channel by subscribing if you didn't already subscribe. One of the first things that dies out when temperatures drop is your battery, and that's what we are going to test first. All you need is a multimeter like this, and all you gotta do is set it to volts. If you have a different type of multimeter like this one right here, all you have to do is turn the dial to 20 volts mark. Put your negative multimeter lead to the negative battery terminal, the positive lead goes to the positive battery terminal, and the number we are looking for is 12.6. We got 12.54 right here, which is pretty much dead on. Now if this number was significantly lower, that would indicate that your battery doesn't hold its charge. This still doesn't mean that your battery is good. We still have to test it for cold cranking amps. To do this, use the same multimeter settings, hook up the negative lead to the negative terminal, the positive one to the positive, and pay attention to this number right here as you start up the car. The voltage shouldn't drop below 10 volts. As you could have seen, the number dropped maybe to like 10.5 volts or something like that. Now if the voltage dropped below 10 volts, that would indicate that your battery is dying. If it dropped even more, you would need to replace your battery straight away. Now this number of 14.2 also tells us that the alternator is charging the battery sufficiently. If that number was below 13.8 volts with the headlights and fan on and things like that, that would indicate that you need to replace the alternator or send it for reparation. If you don't have the multimeter or you don't want to test the battery yourself, you can go to pretty much any auto parts store and they can do that for you. Moving on to the antifreeze, it's one of the essentials when it comes to engine maintenance. If it freezes, it could cause all kinds of damage to your engine. Now to test it, all you need is one of these testers which measures the freezing point of your antifreeze, and you can get it for maybe 5 or 10 euros. Now pull out some of the liquid, and keep in mind that coolant strength should depend on the area where you live. Let's see what we got here. We got negative 28-29 degrees Celsius, which is pretty much enough. While you are here, it's a good idea to check the power steering fluid, your engine oil, and your brake fluid, which is this thing right here. Also add the windshield washer fluid, which is rated for winter. Moving on to the tires, my GT is currently on summer tires, and as we all know, they don't provide the adequate traction in cold or snow. Luckily this car came with second set of wheels with winter tires. It can be an investment initially, but it is a smart one since it is related to safety and it can prevent you from crashing your car. Again, if you are living in areas with harsh winters, it can be a good idea to have tire chains as well. Next, start up your car and check your heater and rear window defroster. Now you don't want to be stuck at the car with no heating. It's very uncomfortable and it can be dangerous as well, because the windshield is actually gonna start freezing from the inside as well. Don't ask me how I know. As I said, test the rear window defroster as well. It's more of a practicality thing, but it's also gonna help you visually. And lastly, inspect your car for any rust spots. I'm not going to worry about the surface rust on the replaceable parts such as these. However, here's a great example right here. Now this needs to be cleaned and repainted before it gets any worse. Keep in mind that any rust spot which is left unrepaired over the winter has a potential to get significantly worse due to the use of the salt on the roads. As you can see, everything else looks pretty good, so that would be basically it. That would be all for this video. Hopefully you find it useful, and if you liked it, hit the like button and support our channel by subscribing and by sharing our content with the rest of car enthusiasts.